Hello my loves, welcome back to my channel. So today's video I'm bringing you how to get the flawless and natural looking foundation. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. So first step is primer. We can't forget about priming our skin. It is so important to do it because this is gonna prepare our skin to apply some foundation. So ladies, do not forget to prime your skin. The one that I'm using is by Smashbox, and it is a pore minimizing because in my case pores are one of the struggles with my skin. So this primer helps to hide my pores when I apply my foundation. Next step is of course foundation. The foundation that I'm using today is by Hailey's Beauty and it is mattifying. What does that even mean? So I am oily skin. That means that I'm gonna get oily throughout the day, and this foundation has a matte finish which is gonna help me to not get oily at the end of the day. So you all oily girls understand the struggle. And okay, so one little advice: always pat your product onto your skin. Do not drag the product, whether it is a brush, a beauty blender like a sponge, or a silicone beauty blender. Do not drag it, or if you do, always start patting so the skin absorbs your product. Now let's move on to some concealer. The one that I'm using is by NYX Fit Me Concealer, and the same thing about foundation goes to concealer. Do not drag your product, always start patting it in so the skin absorbs the product, and you do not drag it so you do not create any harsh like lines on your skin, and it actually looks like it is your own skin. Do you know what I mean? And if you feel like you apply way too much product, you can just go back with a little sponge and start patting as well, like in the same motion, and you will see that you will start getting rid of that product that you don't want anymore. So after you apply your concealer, you need to go with a setting powder. This is gonna help so your concealer do not crease throughout the day. So you can either bake or just start setting your concealer. So if you're going for a more natural look, you just have to set it instead of baking. Now let's move on to bronzer. You can just do your fish face, and you know that you will see those little like holes in your face in the sides, and then that's the right place to apply your bronzer because it is gonna create that structure, like it's gonna make you look a little bit like thinner, like especially your face. You can also apply it on your jawline, a little bit on your forehead if you think that like your forehead is kind of big. I feel like my forehead is big, so I apply a little bit there as well. And yeah, so then we move on to highlighter, the favorite step for everybody. I would say it's mine, so it's my first step. Highlighter, you have to apply in the highest point of your face. Why? Because it's gonna create that visual effect on people, so they kind of concentrate more in those high points of your face and not in another parts, if you know what I mean. So you also have to be very careful with it, because if you apply it in the places that they are not supposed to be, like the highlighter is not supposed to be, it can create a disaster on your face. So just be very careful and just apply it what it needs to be, not in any other place. So your cheekbones, a little bit in your cupid's bow, nose, and a little bit in the center of your forehead. So that should be good. And yeah, so I think that's it for today's video. Really short. Hope you guys like it. I know that all of this information is already out there in the internet, but I thought that I could do this video just to remind you a few things. And yeah, so I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.